Welcome to the Pimp My Setup highlights for episode number 124. The first setup was submitted by Rowdy. Out of sight, out of mind, pretty good. Still some stuff I would kind of clean up, put away, boxes, things like that. Usability seems pretty nice though, especially for this kind of setup. Maybe I would put that bin to the other side so it's not in the area where you're sitting. It's kind of hard. You don't really want to frame it, I guess, if you're on like this grungy wall or whatever. But the duct tape around the posters, yeah, I mean, okay. Overall, it is a nice setup. Rowdy scored a 76. The next setup was submitted by Alex. You know, a little bit here and there that could be cleaned up. I see you have like the monitor stand off to the right side on the floor. I would move that, get rid of the, maybe push the garbage can off. Plus, maybe get a red one because that green is just like really sticking out. Get like a nice headphone stand or a little mount for under the desk. That would help. All the other stuff like your knife, I'm sure you're not like using that on a daily basis. You're just like, oh, I just want a game. Ting, ting, ting.
Like he's on the go because he takes his wallet, then his knife.
Yeah, he's like, oh, if I gotta kill someone, I got it. Well, I like the poster. It's like that cool comic style art, but at the same time, is it enough? I don't know. Alex scored an 82. The next setup was submitted by Roman. You need to clean up. That's the first thing. Laptop looks so out of place. I know maybe you take it on the go all the time. That's why it's on that bag. But get like a docking station because you literally have so much room for the laptop. So definitely do that. The monitors, they're not touching. There's a big ass gap. And I hate that, especially because you have the monitor stand. It shouldn't be like that. You should have it tilted in. You get a better viewing angle. It just works better overall. You need a headphone stand. But I do like the theme. The black and red is all over the place with the overwhelming white, which just looks nice, clean, to the point. Just clean it up a little bit, make it yours. Roman scored a 70. The next setup was submitted by Tristan. So here's the thing, great stuff that really like helps your personality, just not great placement. But I think maybe if you had some sort of shelving or something that would just kind of help get all that stuff in the proper spot, it would work better. Like all those little figurines in front of the monitor kind of makes it look a little bit more crowded. Same with the Wii U pad and all like the DS and whatnot. That whole area where that curve is, that's where you're supposed to sit. So that should just be the monitor, the speakers, the keyboard, the mouse. It should be very straightforward. And then that left side you could put more towards your personality and all that fun stuff. Christian scored a 66. The next setup was submitted by Jonathan. Yeah, he's definitely trying to earn extra points here with my face as his wallpaper, and it worked. I think everything on this is perfect minus personality slash theme. There's nothing going on here that tells me what you like other than liking myself, of course. You know, I like that there isn't any pops of color, but that's where you could kind of bring in theme. You get one big something or other to hang right above your monitor, and then have two more of the foam. So it's kind of like symmetrical. Jonathan scored an 88. The next setup was submitted by Colleen. I definitely think the first thing that I don't like is the placement of all the art on the wall. Really like what you're going for, but I think that it just looks too close together and a little too like over the top. I think it's because the main poster is so close to the small art. I think what would be better is no poster and more pictures of you and family and, you know, loved ones and all that stuff. That would look better and more personal, especially because you have that ceiling that's coming in at an angle. You kind of play with that to your advantage. Pretty damn usable. Underneath is beautiful. You might want to swap out PC with your subwoofer, considering it's definitely safer for your PC to be on the desk, whereas your subwoofer is meant for the floor. So that's how I would handle that. Kareem scored a 78. The next setup was submitted by Tristan. I do like what he's going for. I do think that it's a great setup, but I think the problem is with the accessories. Like, for instance, you have 37 remotes, and that's no bueno. I would get yourself a storage unit that goes under the desk, or even an on top desk storage where you can put all those remotes, same with controllers, and it really will help clean everything up. If you're really into music and stuff, I want to see a little bit more with that. I know you have the microphone and I guess that's the little guitar on the right side, but you got that ceiling that seems to be like a little bit slanted. Why not put some like artwork of like you playing a show? If you're the lead singer, you know, like you going like wah, or something like that. Overall, I mean, I really do like the way everything's kind of laid out. It's just little cleanup of the remotes and stuff. Tristan scored an 80. The next setup was submitted by Dash. The second photo definitely shows off what you got going on. I understand what you're saying. You got the brackets with a tabletop. It's not really a desk as much as it's really just a tabletop, so you don't really have anything to hide it down. It's no legs, none of that, which is really nice though. Tons of stickers, tons of posters. The monitor arrangements just so odd to me. I don't know. I just don't know if you can really see all that one swift motion of your head. I like all the things that you have, but you know, you got the boxes and you got all this crap all over the place. Needs to be cleaned up. I think just wait for the next time that you get your new desk, and from there you could really make this yours. Dash scored a 72. The next setup was submitted by Alex. Love the drinks. Love that they're illuminated. Think that's pretty badass. TV above, awesome. Problem is, I don't know if that's meant for, way back in your room on your bed or couch or whatever. But if it's for the setup, then that's probably really hard to see. Single monitor works here because you also have your iPad on an arm, which is super cool. The thing that I found weird is that he has his two main speakers, and then he's got the center speaker, and then he's got a rear speaker off to the right, and I can't find the other speaker, the one that should be on the left. It's really like, it's a straightforward, simple setup, and I really like it. It works good. It's an interesting desk, and I like seeing different kind of desks get used. Alex scored a 76. The final setup is submitted by Dreb. This setup, to know that he went from having a setup that was really setup nightmares worthy to what he's got now, definitely like kudos for what you've done. The desktop itself, he's got two mice, I guess one for gaming, one for just like whatever. This is such like a simple setup, so there's not a lot to really say about it. I do like that backsplash, what is it? I don't know what you call it. It's like a thing. I do like it. I think that adds, because otherwise the walls would be too simple. Overall, a nice setup. Dreb scored a 66. Jonathan walked away with first place, getting an 88. Thanks for watching the Pimp My Setup highlights for episode number 124.